My name is Ashley Robledo. I'm a psychology major and special education minor, and I'm here because Alisar is my friend and is also teaching the experimental college on Syrian Refugee Crisis.
My name is Alisar Mustafa. My major is political science. I'm 21 years old. Yes, I'm teaching a class of Syrian Refugee Crisis through the experimental college, and the event is called Hearts for Syria, and do this every semester for the past 4 semesters. Basically, we're fundraising for the Syrian Refugee Crisis. For this event, since I'm teaching the class, their final is to do an art gallery, and each student is teaching about a specific aspect of the Syrian Refugee Crisis through a piece of art that they have created.
I really learned more about the Syrian crisis that I never knew before.
In the past, we had a dictatorship. Well, we still have the dictatorship of Bashar al-Assad. He's the current president/dictator. And then a couple of kids who actually graffitied the "People want the regime to fall" on the wall, and then they got arrested and beaten. And then only some of the bodies were released. From there, people started protesting against the government. The government kind of oppressed all of the demonstrations and the protests. And now, sectarian conflict is happening. There is a civil war, unfortunately.
We take for granted, and with everything that we have here, that we don't even realize what's going on over there. And we don't realize that how many humans are being placed out of their country and having to take refuge in another country that's not of theirs, and it's inhumane.
One of the piece of arts, it's a game, and it's made by the BBC, and it's basically you just go through a journey of an actual Syrian refugee. And then another one is they made an outline of the Arab Spring up until the Syrian refugee crisis, just to illustrate what kind of caused it and all of the different events that happened.
Well, I made an interactive game that the person picks a number from one of the flashcards that I put up. I ask a question that's based on what is the refugee crisis, and there were some questions there were true or false. 11 million are refugees, and 6.3 have been displaced, and 5 million have fled Syria. And that's actually true as of 2017. And so the point of the game is to hear what's been going on and know facts about it, and then write your reaction on a sticky note about what you think about the crisis and how you feel towards it.
I think education is really, really important. Like I said before, you can really throw money at the problem as much as you want, but if you don't really understand where people are coming from, that's where ignorance kind of breeds. I think the first step to solving any problem in anything is to learn about it.